What's up guys, YST here and welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video. Free to play episode 7 and we have now got a special guest in Mr. DeadwoodJedi. How's it going, bro?
I'm great now that I'm special. I feel so much better than I did a second ago. Thank you. Thanks for having me here. It's always a pleasure, man.
I feel like redeeming a hat change like we're on Twitch.
Fine, hold on. We gotta do it.
Oh yes, I didn't even have to spend channel points. Amazing.
There we go. Yeah, no, you're free. You're good now.
But yeah, how's it going, Deadwood? It's been a little while since we've had you on the channel. It's nice to finally have you back on again.
Yeah, dude, it's great. You know, we're doing this free to play thing and I'm absolutely having a blast doing it. Honestly, it's really fun. Yeah, I do miss hanging out with you a little bit. Like, it's definitely good to catch up, and like having an event like this where we can connect and talk and, you know, really engage the community is it's actually really fun. So I'm doing really well. I've been feeling I have to tell you, I've been feeling a little behind sometimes, you know, doing this free to play. I put my hat up on the old you know, camera stand actually is where I put it. But I've been feeling a little behind, you know, because I think I'm the last person to get a champion to 60.
Okay.
And I felt really, you know, far behind. And then, you know, I just did a collab with Hades, and now I feel pretty good. And I'm really excited to watch your team and feel even better. That's my goal from today's video, is to hopefully feel really good about my account after watching yours.
He's coming over to be like, oh wait, is he doing worse than me here? Is it really that bad? No, but seriously, on the upside, like, what has been your highlight so far? Of course, we've been very intensive with it over the past week. Like, what's something that you got past and was like, do you know what? That was hard to do, but we managed to do it, and I feel good about myself today. Like, I'm feeling it. What was that for you?
Oh, man, that's I don't even know what I would say. You know, some of those missions. Oh, I'll tell you what made me feel the best. Actually, this is easy. What made me feel the absolute best? There were two moments. The first one was ascending Deacon to three-star ascension, so I could actually get the extra turn on Deacon's A3 ability. Like, completely changes the champion. Goes from being mediocre to being very good, and that was really nice, right? But the best feeling was when I 3-starred Brutal Campaign. Yes. And I felt like I might have been the first person to do it, and I felt really, really good about that.
Wicked.
Oh, hey.
Yes.
Oh, hey. Look at somebody. Okay. All right.
I saved it just for you. I was like, do you know what? I'm going to wait up to 99% on my level 39, and then we're going to try Doomtown for the first time. So I thought we can embark on this new journey together. I'm not sure if you're on level 40 yet, but...
You know, you asked me what I felt so good about, and then you just threw a level 40 in my face. So yeah, appreciate that.
Sorry,
that. I'm still at 38. It's okay. I'll get there.
You're pretty much there.
That's really great though. Congrats, man. Congrats. Thanks. That's a big those milestones. Man, when you hit 30 for the Forge, 35 for the 3v3, feels real good.
It does feel
real good.
So hopefully we get through a few flaws. Yeah. So in terms of like your Deacon Armstrong, I just want to compare a little bit. So my one at the moment is going at 191 speed. I thought that was pretty okay.
Dang.
Is that fast?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. And also I managed to get lucky with booking just the time compression with 2 books.
Yo.
So
what?
So I got very lucky. I just on stream, I was like, boom, put 2 books in and we managed to get it done. So I've got a few books on the A1 just for the leech, because that really helps out with Clan Boss. But the 2-turn on the cooldown, I was like, yo, that's it. I'm leaving him. And then I'm starting to book up my Anax now for the drop defense, the weaken, the poisons. And that's kind of what I've been focusing on for Clan Boss. But in your head at the moment, you managed to put Elva, right?
Yes, I did.
So what kind of teams are you thinking? Obviously, it's very early days, but we know how our brains trigger like straight away Ultra Nightmare. Go on.
Hold on. Stop. I can't. You're talking Clan. I need to see your roster. Like, I was feeling good. I told you I wanted to feel better about my account. This is not what's happening right now. I'm looking at your champions, and I'm just like, what? Oh, you got the Forge Pass.
Yeah, they're trying to sell me stuff already. You see them.
Yo, hacker, cheater confirmed. He's spending money, clearly. He's got the Forge Pass. Look at him, guys. Look at him. Let him know in the comments. Let him know in the comments.
All right, so my Clan Boss team, unfortunately, I have done the runs, but guys...
No. I just need to see your champs, bro. I just need to see. I saw some crazy champs on your account. This is my first time really checking.
Yeah, so Clan Boss I'm doing the hard Clan Boss of a freaky on the hard.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah, so we've got the Deacon, we've got the Coffin Smasher for the A1 decrease attack. Drop defense a weaken, Elhain rank 60, and then a marked for the drop defense or increased defense and the block debuffs. So it's pairing pretty well, man. I think once I start forming the team together, getting some masteries on, and really cracking it out, I think we'll be at brutal in no time. I'm hoping by the end of the week.
Wow, that's fast.
Yeah, well, not this week. It's kind of Saturday we're recording right now, ish. But in my time, you're a bit behind me, right?
Right.
And then, so probably about Wednesday-ish. I'd give it about 4 or 5 days. I'm looking to be at least 4 key on the brutal. What about you? How you been doing?
I'm still I'm currently at a 4 key on normal, so you
Okay.
know, feel a little bit. I mean,
you got the champions though. That's the thing. That's what's scary here because Venom Mage, like that damage mitigation on the heal reduction is huge. We got the leech, 18% of the damage inflicted, right? We've got a Rhonda. If you hit it on affinity, 4-time hitters, that would be huge, and Elva as well. Like your team's looking sweet, man. It's just about maximizing damage, right?
I'm very happy with the roster that I have. I feel like I have a lot of keeper champions, right? It's just about, you know, at this early stage, I'm not worried about clan boss, right? Like, for me, you know, my feeling personally has always been as long up into brutal, all that matters is having level 60 champions with masteries. That's all that matters. After that, then you can start getting into it. Maybe bring in a couple poisoners. You know, there's a couple things you can bring to help, but like I'm never worried about it. But I'm shocked, bro. Like your team is legit, man. That's legit. Like you have all the pieces that you want to have.
Yeah.
On a clan boss team already, which is really nice. And the fact that you're hitting brutal already is really good. Like
I'm hitting hard on road to brutal.
Okay, yes, you're hitting hard. Even hitting hard though, I think is actually really good.
Yeah.
You know, one of the things you have a Nax which is like just a huge pull. That's a huge pull. And that's one of the things that I don't really have. Like I have a Venom Mage, but his poisons are a little bit limited. Right now they're on pretty long cooldown. I don't have them booked at all. So I feel like right now that's the one thing. You know, I was doing like a 2 key on normal. I think I did 2 keys yesterday actually.
Yes.
So and today I'm at
it's
4
probably
keys.
It's probably
the difference is
affinities.
It's Outlaw Monk.
Outlaw
I had
Monk.
Outlaw Monk, and then I fed him. And I just don't have those poisons, you know.
It gets like
but
that.
like at this, that's why right now I'm not as worried about it because it's early stages, right? The rewards aren't going to be too crazy at this moment. It's not really like I'm giving up too much. But you know, I like your approach to things. Like you got your 60 farmer, and everybody else is kind of coming up. The Tomb Fire is a nice. What's not Tomb Fire? The what's a Coffin Smasher?
Yeah.
Nice champion. I had a Coffin Smasher and I actually fed him. Because I had Venom Mage, I figured I had decreased attack kind of in the bag. So I just thought
because like obviously I prefer like a Tyrell or something like that, of course. But at this stage of the game, guys, like having him at a rank 51 helped me out with my progression of the 5-star ascension mission because there's something we have to do, a 5-star ascension, and then I didn't do it with my food champions for Elhain, and I thought, okay, let me just break this down here because the rare champions actually take a lot less ascension potions. And I thought, if I just do a Coffin Smasher to rank 5 for now, he'll survive long enough in a lifesteal set, triple hit A1, decrease attack, and then when I'm ready for my next 60, I could just sacrifice him, right? And I'll be good to go. So I feel like it was worth the investment for now. I feel like I'm wasting a ton of rare books. Is there anything that you've been like, ooh, I messed up here? Like, what was your biggest mistake so far?
And literally, my video today was I made mistakes, and I just covered a bunch of mistakes I made. Hell yeah, I made mistakes. I made a lot of mistakes, you know, but I had fun doing it. That's what mattered. No, but I mastered Deacon right early. He's my first mastery. I didn't master Elhain.
Oh, so you went for your Deacon before a campaign farmer?
Yes, which isn't horrible. My Elhain, even unmastered, can still farm 6/6, right? Not 12/6.
I done the same thing. I was doing 6/6 brutal with a 5-star Elhain, and I was still farming. And everyone was like, "How are you doing that?" I was like, "Elhain's got 2 AOE abilities, and I feel like for campaign farming in particular, she's actually, I feel like, the best one out of the starter champions to not need to 6-star straight away to just do the brutal campaign, right?" So you had the same kind of feeling.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. But the thing is, I couldn't do 12/3, right? And that is where we want to get to at some point. Farming our Palace of Aravia is great for getting that early gear. Farming, the Valdemar Straits for the lifesteal early on is really great too. But at some point, I need to get to 12-3 and be able to farm that regularly. And so, oh man, my account is so backwards.
Just
So
so
anyway,
funny with what
I
you just
mastered-
said there. You said you literally know the names of the campaign locations. That's how long we've been playing this now.
Yo, man, I've been on this. I've
Yeah.
been on this grind like 10 to 12 hours every
Oof.
day that we've been doing it. I'm just sitting here. I'm literally sitting here watching my energy refill, just waiting so I can do another run. Like that's my days these days. Like that's what I do. Like, you know, what do you do for your kicks? Oh, I watch my raid game grow energy. That's what I do.
That sounds fun.
It's way fun. Yeah,
But
it's a
guys,
blast.
I should have
It's a
said
blast.
earlier as well, we're speaking a bit about Clan Boss. We're actually going on to Deadwood's channel straight after this, and we're going to be discussing some really cool Clan Boss stuff. So make sure you guys head to the description below, drop him a sub. I'll link everything below as well, and kind of check us out there as well if you're enjoying the collab today. I'm sure you are.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about like some of the early game.
Yeah.
What is it? What is Clan Boss in the very early game stages of this game?
Who is this big dude that you unlock at level whatever it is? We talk about that.
What? Yeah, exactly. But
Wait.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I mastered Deacon too early. Really, I didn't need to. You know, I think that's one of the things that I learned through this. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I thought, you know, in my head, Deacon's this end game champion that just is like so awesome, can be used in all these different things, and not recognizing that I needed the ascensions for him to be useful. Not recognizing that I need the books for him to really be useful. I should have saved those gems. Probably, honestly, just invested in the gem mine. But then I also ascended. I was able to the masters. I'm sorry, master, not ascend. I was able to master 2 champions, right? I mastered Elva and Deacon and open the gem mine. So that's like all my opening gems are gone. But truthfully, I don't mind mastering Elva. She's amazing. But I should have saved them for my 6-star champion, which has been Rhonda. I 6-starred Rhonda
really?
today.
Oh,
Yes,
I thought you was
and-
going for Deacon 6-star. That's why you mastered him. Oh.
Well, you know, this is what I okay, look, here's what I was thinking. I was like, what is a 6-star? What does full masteries really get you? What does a 6-star master champion really get you, right? And I'm like, the big thing is War Master. It's Giant Slayer. It's these big hits, right? And I'm like, well, Deacon doesn't attack every turn. Why not just master Deacon? And I can utilize that. He'll be great in dungeons. I'm going to be using him everywhere. He'll be great in Clan Boss. I'm going to be using him there too. Right? Like what's the negative here, right? Well, the negative is that he doesn't hit that hard. So I can't use him as just like a farmer
for 5 minutes.
6 stars. Right, exactly. So that's the mistake I made, right? And I was gonna 6-star Elhane, but I'm like, I mean, I had Elhane on my original account. I'm like, she's just boring. Like I don't, you know, her utility is limited. There's a secret Doom Tower stage that she's great for, but like outside of that, I'm like, I don't know. Whereas I know Rhonda's going to be valuable, right? Fire Knight, she'll be good. You know, general dungeons, Clan Boss, Arena. So I'm like, okay, she's worth 6-starring. And I tested on my own account, can a naked Rhonda, you know, farm campaign? I put speed boots on her. She was booked though. She was ascended. Those are the only things. But otherwise,
so
no
you
masteries.
booked your Rhonda.
Nothing else.
You booked her
on my main account. On my main account.
I was like, yeah,
right?
where are you getting those legendary skill terms? Spill the beans.
No, I was testing her on my main account to see like, is this a mistake?
Yeah.
But you know, 6-star booked and ascended, but not mastered. Literally 0 gear except for speed boots. And she was able to get through campaign. It wasn't a consistent run, but I figured, okay, well, if she can get through it in that state, if I put full gear on her, she should be able to farm that, you know, without too much trouble going forward. So I 6-starred her. She can at least do 6-6, you know, until I get better gear on her. So I'm no worse off than I was before. Not really better off. Of course, she has no masteries either. So I'm like in this like weird limbo thing of I have a 6-star champion, but they're not fully utilized. My Elva the same thing, and you're just like plowing through the Doom Tower, my man.
I'm getting chickens
Look at
and all sorts.
Squad go.
Yeah, no. So it's oh my god, Soul Drinkers.
Whoa.
Whoa, well, not anymore.
You were plowing through.
Oh, come on, please kill him.
Better be quick,
Deacon. Someone do something, man. Yes.
Oh, that extra turn was dangerous too.
I was gonna say, like, in terms of like what I'm focusing on right now, I'm not sure if you're in the same boat. Is I'm kind of sick and tired of farming campaign for a little bit, right? It's been like a week, and I feel like I need to start moving into some dungeon progression, and that's kind of what I've been focusing on with like the challenges, the missions, trying to just exceed those as much as possible and gain some resources like the big potions, or whether that be shards or epic skill terms. Are you kind of in the same boat, or is it just me feeling a bit like I'm still gonna do my multi-battles of campaign just for farming some food? But are you kind of looking towards branching out now? Is that where your account's taking you to?
Yeah, I mean, now that I have one 6-star champion. I have a few champions at 5-star, so that's kind of helpful, right? Like Elva, Deacon, Venom Mage is next on that list.
Yeah.
I still need to get more champions to 6-star, but really right now, I guess up until today I was kind of pushing dungeons and stuff like that and try to see how high I can get. Mostly following the missions, like letting that be my guide of when I have to go back to a dungeon or something like that.
Yeah.
And it definitely, it's one of those things of like what's most efficient versus what's most fun. Because I get bored pretty quick and I like to mix it up a bit.
Yeah.
And so it was like I didn't want to just stay in campaign the whole time. But it would have been more efficient to really just kind of stay there and level up, and I'd probably be level 40 by now, getting more experience that way, right?
Yeah.
But right now I think my actual focus is getting ascended. Like I need Elva ascended to 3 stars so she can get her passive ability. I need Rhonda ascended to 3 stars so she can get her passive ability. Like there's a couple, and same thing with Venom Mage. Actually, I don't get the heal reduction until I get him 3-star ascended. So
Yeah.
Magic Keep opens tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Or I guess today. Yeah, and
So
that's gonna be
have you
my
done
focus.
have you
Really.
done your missions for the ascension potions?
Done some of them?
So
They kind of keep popping back up.
I
So
think there's some challenges, not the missions, sorry, the challenges where you actually, I think it's level 4 or something, where you get some potions like the medium and the big ones, and that's kind of how I did my Deacon Armstrong, just because of the missions and stuff.
I'm currently at the point where I need to do stage 7s, I think,
Okay.
of the potion keeps, and that'll get me the medium. This is not the challenges, mind you, the missions, right? So like those are the different. I think I've done the challenges part of that. I just need to do I've done part of those. I don't know. It gets a little wonky in there, but
Look at this.
I think
We're doing secret rooms already. Yeah, go on.
Oh my god, I'm so jealous right now. So jealous and upset. Yeah, this is great.
Do you know what? So
Man, you know what's killing me about this whole competition? I feel like it's like every time I feel like I'm doing good, then I feel like I'm far behind, and every time I feel like I'm far behind, something happens. I'm back in this competition thing, and it's like,
yeah,
it's just agonizing.
It's so hard because like with the challenge, it's not like, of course, you're in a similar boat to me where we want to get to Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss. We love the Clan Boss, right? And we're trying to do that competitive nature there. But at the same time, it's not just the Clan Boss with the challenge, guys. The thing that hit me today was when I seen the results, which I actually wanted to pull up with you. HellHades actually just reached out to us and said that he's got the leaderboards ready. Here we go. I'm not sure if have you seen this yet?
Yeah, I've seen a little bit of it.
Yeah, so right now at the moment, we've got kind of tied on the champion development. We've all got one 6-star champion. On the dungeons for Dragon, I'm third at the moment for stage 13, which Stage 13 is pretty cool because we can start to get the 6-star gear, right? So that's really strong.
All 4 to 6-star.
Yeah, and then we got Saf and me tied for Spider at level 10. So I'm actually surprised. I'm actually on most of the board here. Where's Deadwood? There he is. Deadwood made it.
This is why he brought it up, guys. You see this? He's being real subtle. He's like, oh, let's look at this. Let's see where I am. I don't know. Am I at the top of this?
This whole time, honestly, Deadwood, on the real, I thought you was way ahead of me because you had Elva, because you had all of these champions.
Oh.
But I feel like you're still in your head. You know what you want to do, right? It's just about putting the pieces together, and it's just going to take a bit longer to do so. And it's very similar to what I'm doing because I'm not just focusing on the 60 champions. I'm just trying to, as you see here, the proof's in the pudding. I'm trying to focus on dungeons. I'm second here at the moment, stage 13. And I'm just trying to get through those challenges. Tag Team Arena, I've not really been doing that too much. That was just for CVC. A Classic Arena, I managed to hit Gold 1. What was your highest rank? Silver 4 at the moment still.
Silver 4. I think I can. I'm actually almost at the top of it. I could probably get the gold.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it, bro.
That's the thing is I don't know that it is worth it. Like other than for like just bragging points, I'm like,
Bro, I got in there and I'm wasting coins to get myself back down because I can't farm it. Everyone's got 60 champions and I can't compete there. Current fastest champion, yo, HellHades got the fastest 201 speed already.
I know.
Damn. I got the fastest on Arcane Keep.
Ridiculous.
Yes, we won something.
Yeah, doing good.
You're doing pretty well on this one with the Magic Keep. You're third here on the Magic Keep.
Yo, I'm in every one of these things, right? I'm not out of any of it,
Yeah.
I'm pretty high up in Minotaur. I mean, Elva's amazing, and she is starting to carry me a little bit. I didn't use her through campaign. Like I wanted to make sure I beat campaign before I brought out Elva.
Yeah.
And maybe that was just me being a little cheeky about it, but I felt like that was just like for me, the better way to go and just like, see what I can't do that way. Oh God, he's gonna get Archmage. Oh, so upset, so upset.
All right. So I was gonna ask you a question, right?
Great.
What's your what is your thoughts on summoning champions early? Because for me anyway, right, I've been getting very tempted. And the reason is 2x Ancients is so far away. If my math's correct, we've got 2x Voids coming up, right? Potentially. And then we've got 10x and then a 2x Sacreds, 10x, and then a 2x, because we just had the 2x Ancients, right? So it's like,
yeah, we had 2x Ancients 2 weeks ago, I think, and then we got 2x Sacreds this weekend, right? Is that today?
No, so we got the 10x at the moment.
Oh, it's 10x today.
Yeah.
It's 2x next week.
Yeah. So I feel like there's so much time left until we got 2x Ancients again. I'm like, do I just use my Ancients now, yeet some, and then use it for food and help progress my account? Because I'm really struggling for food, man. I don't know about you. I'm really struggling.
Yeah. The food grind's the worst. That was so okay, let me share my thoughts on like my thinking behind what I did. And I guess, when I was coming up, I was not privy to all the YouTube nonsense that we do. So I didn't really know what I was doing very much. It's actually how I started watching these shows. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I need to figure it out. And, back then, pretty much it was like save your resources for 2x's. There were no 10x's at that point. Save your resources for 2x's, only pull then.
Yeah.
But I do remember there was a very distinct portion of the community, not a minority, but it was, I would say split about 50-50, saying early on, your best investment with both your gems, although this was also before you could buy Masteries, but your best investment with your gems was just to buy shards. Because if you can get that one key champion early, it can change your account and make the rest of it so much easier. My philosophy in this beginning part was, let me pull everything I have, because even if it's trash, then it becomes food so I can start getting my champions leveled up faster, right? And if it's not trash, then I pulled something already that I know I can invest in and grow with. And so for me, that's been my approach, right? It didn't seem to make a lot of sense to save, and also I wasn't expecting anything. I was expecting to get trash out of all of those shards, right?
Yeah.
I just figured they were going to be bad news bears all the way around. So why not pull it now when I need it? I think though, if you're at the point where you already have a 60 level champion, you're already farming campaign, you've unlocked Doom Tower, you're progressing and stuff, you're not really, wanting, I would say. The Ancients, I could see pulling those, I mean, like that's kind of a, how lucky you feeling kind of thing. But yeah, I think those Sacreds, those Voids is probably worth waiting at this point.
Yeah, I was in the same boat because I was on stream, right? And like everyone was kind of egging me on to do Sacred Shards. You know how the chat gets, like, yo, just summon it.
Of course.
Then I was like, do you know what? I can't do the Voids, I can't do the Sacreds, but I can do the Ancients, because I felt like, yes, we do get a double chance and it is amazing, but it's got so long left to get there. But this will give me like instant value to my account as of today. Like if it was a normal free to play, I'd be saving up, right? But because of the challenge element and trying to do stuff quickly and competing, I feel like I need to do these things sometimes just to get a bit on the edge, man. Like today I summoned the Ancient Shard, right? And I managed to summon a Korg in the crown from one of the 10x champions. Like, he's not the best, but when I have a look at his kit, when we talk about Scarab King, I've now got a shield champion. I've got an increased attack, block debuffs, increased defense, perfect veils. And these kind of champions can help me out. But what I wanted to do was, while you're here, I do want to summon a couple Ancients, all right? I was just trying to get... So I
get the summon love?
Let's go.
Yo, let's get it. Let's get it. Legendary incoming.
So Abyssal. So we got block
buffs. Yo, that's a huge pull. See, this is a thing about
it's exciting.
Opening your Ancient early. That is a massive pull for your account right now. AoE on that A1, great buffs, great. I mean, that's huge, bro.
Yeah, it's cool because any champion we pull is new, right? So I thought I'd summon a few now with you. Come on, let's get another epic champion.
Love it.
Who's this? Bone Knight? Death Knight's dad or something?
That's no good.
Wait, no. I needed this. 100% heal reduction. I'll take that. No, it's just for a challenge. I needed heal reduction.
Oh, yeah. I know the challenge. I did the same thing, actually. I did the same thing.
Yeah. Who's this?
And somebody or like that.
Misericord. Yeah. Who's this? Decrease speed A1.
I don't know that I know her.
Do you know, we're going to go all in with the Ancients. Who cares?
Interesting.
Come on. So we got, who's this? A Tormentor? Oh, for God's sake. Who are these dudes, man?
Oh,
What does he do?
Oh no, I was thinking about somebody else. I think there's somebody else that's like actually like a secretly interesting clan boss champion. Just kind of brings everything you want to the table. Not really good, but brings it all.
Yeah.
Diabolist, solid champion. But isn't she farmable? I
Yeah,
think.
she
right?
is farmable. Yeah, we got Hellborn or Hellfreak. Is that the right one that people
Hell
like?
freak.
It's the Hellborn sprite everyone
What does
likes.
he do?
Oh, he's got the swaps the HP of an enemy and grants an extra turn. That could be fun for Arena
Interesting.
if he just swaps it.
That could be interesting.
Yeah. Well,
Decrease
obviously,
defense.
guys, save your shots. Don't be like us. I guess.
no,
No, but the thing is, like,
no. Wait.
Go on.
Look. Let's think about this, right?
Yeah.
Now you got 6 new 3-star champions, right?
Yep.
They're easier to level up. You can start ranking people up right away,
Mhm.
and that's going to make your 4 stars 5 stars, your 5 stars 6 stars. Like it is not a waste. And also, let's not forget, you got Abyssal. Abyssal's like somebody I would actually keep and rank up. You know, he's got some real utility. I feel like. I mean, I don't know exactly where your team is right now, but like I could definitely see him having some potential utility. Right? He's got a heal. He's got some nice buffs. He's got that.
I actually
AoE
don't.
on the A1.
I don't have a healer. I don't have one. So
Well, you do now.
I do now. So he actually is a cool champion. Like that block boss and the AoE, it's not going to be good for like campaign farming or all that stuff. But when we start going into the Doom Tower, that block boss is going to start becoming effective, right? Like getting through like a Valkyrie wave or stuff like that. So cost the rare books, he's one.
100%.
I'm putting all the good ones in the vault so I don't sacrifice them like this.
Smart. Also, you know, I mean, and you can also, he's one of those guys that you can give him like, you know, give him like a stun set, you know, give him a sleep set or something like that. All of a sudden he's way more effective than you might have thought otherwise. Just because of that AoE ability, you know, that's not a bad pull, bro. That's not a bad pull. I ain't angry at that.
So I've got these shards now. I'm probably just going to save these for an actual event. Like I feel like these ones hold a lot more value for me.
Please don't pull those.
Oh,
don't pull those right now.
No. I'm keeping those. No, I'm not doing it.
Anybody that watches you, they're gonna instantly unsub from me. They're gonna be like, "No, he's bad influence. Look what he made YSC do."
Yeah, even stuff like this, like
terrible.
we managed to summon those ancients, but now I've got 50 extra gems as well. Pretty cool. And we got this as well. But yeah,
timing that stuff out is definitely helpful. But that's why I don't mind pulling the ancients either. Is they hardly give you any points really when it comes to that kind of stuff. So
yeah,
it's not really.
I do want to start
long-term
farming some. I guess ancient shards. I probably will have a streak where I just save a ton, but I feel like once we get into the brutal clan boss, I'll see a lot more drop rates for those ancient shards. I won't have as much as the other creators, but now I can actually start thinking about more food champions to actually rank into my deacon or whatever it may be. Because right now I'm on road to my second 6-star. Like I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my champions needed for the next 6-star done. Rank them up to 40. All I need is the food, and then I'm done. Next champion done.
I love it. I love that, man. Like you're on the path right now. That's what it's about right there. You know, finding the path, sticking to it. I like it. I like
100%.
it. That discipline.
Yeah. But yo,
I'm very jealous.
Deadwood, I think that we kind of done for today, I guess. Actually, no. Before we do that, look what I found in the shop. An Armiger, my first ever one.
Ooh,
so that's gonna help me out. I wanted to buy that with you. I saved it.
I have one. Thank you. I have one at 4 stars right now. Actually, been very helpful. So I definitely approve. I approve. DeadwoodJedi approves.
Deadwood approves. But yo, Deadwood, thank you so much for coming on the channel today. I appreciate your time and jumping on with this free-to-play episode. It's been a blast having you on and all that good stuff.
Absolutely, dude. My pleasure. Always fun hanging out with you. You know, maybe we can talk more reasonably about things instead of just BSing the whole time. But
we're about to
too. I liked it.
We're about to, guys. Head over to his channel. We're gonna link it below.
That's true.
Part 2 collaboration. It should be a lot of fun. And yeah, can't wait to go and speak for another 15 hours of you and all that good stuff.
100%.
Yo, guys, if you did enjoy the video, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure you drop a sub to Deadwood. He's gonna change his hat for you every single time for stream for free for the next week, and that's on me. I'll catch you guys in the video soon. And peace.